Hey, welcome to Corn on the Macabre, a podcast about horror movies and two dudes that love them. Uh, so, my name is Craig. I am a resident horror movie film fan. And with me, I have.
Randy Faber. And I love horror movies. I love working on them. I love watching them. And yeah.
This has kind of been a dream of mine for a while. Those who know me have probably heard me mention it multiple times. And finally, the time just was right to actually get it moving and get it off the ground. And I mean, really, a major portion of getting that up and running was the addition of Randy here. So I'll kind of let him explain, get involved.
Let's see. How did I get involved? Uh, well, I moved back to Iowa, to a cornfield in Iowa, undisclosed location. But and Craig somehow found that out. I don't remember how you found that out my Etsy store, I think. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Etsy
And
store. It wasn't stalkerish at all.
no, not at all. But anyway, so he's like, "Hey, you live in Iowa?" I'm like, "Yeah, just moved back." Oh, cool. So he's like, "You know, I really want to do this podcast thing, and I would like you to be involved with it." And I'm like, I don't know. I got a lot going on, and got this and that, and blah blah blah. What's it called?
Corn on the Macabre.
How can I say no to that? So here we are. Yeah.
Yeah, it is equally catchy and cheesy at the same time.
Yeah.
I love it.
We love
What
cheese.
better for a couple of dudes out in the cornfields talking about horror movies? So that's kind of, in a nutshell, Randy and I's story about how this kind of came together. So what we'll be covering is horror movies and lots of them. We just plan to kind of dissect them, talk about them.
Yeah. I mean, we're basically going to be talking about the horror films that we like, the horror films that we love, our, what do you call it? Films that we like that are guilty pleasures. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
guilty pleasures. Yeah,
Guilty
definitely.
pleasures. Yes. So one of the things that I would like to talk about is we kind of want our audience participation too. We would like to hear from you, like comment below, whatever. And we want to know if this film that we're reviewing you don't like. We want to know, but we want to know why you don't like it, so we can have a discussion, and then we can make fun of you. And Craig actually said that anybody that disagrees with us, he's going to fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up Fight Club style.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll have it in a
Tyler
cornfield.
Durden. All right. Yeah.
So yeah, we're looking forward to get really involved with our listeners. We want to know what you have to say. We want to know what you want to hear about, what you want us to talk about, all kinds of stuff. So
That's
either
right.
you hate
That's
it,
right.
you love it. We want to hear about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
I thought it was just another pipe dream because God knows how many times I've said to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that," and then I tell people, "Hey, I got this great idea. Let's do it." And they're, "Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah." And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah. So I think one of the other things that we're going to talk about is Craig and I are going to be making a movie.
Yes.
So, and we're going to use this platform to kind of promote that also. It's going to be a horror film. It's going to be a found footage film, which is a genre that when done well, it's really good. And we're going to do it horribly. So it'll be really, I'm not going to give too much away about it, but we have an idea. And
Yeah,
we have a script.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I may or may not have read some of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and Steven Spielberg is not producing. So
No, not producing.
No.
There is some well-known actors like Bruce Campbell,
Yeah.
Ron Perlman,
Yes.
a lot of maybe B movie stars, but A stars in the horror movie world that will also not be in it.
Yep.
No.
Yep. No.
But we'll be in it.
I will be in it. Craig will be in it. And Steve Carell is probably going to be in it, actually. So, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you have it.
I mean, more about that later. So.
I'm really excited about the project. It's definitely Brandy's brainchild for sure. But I'm excited. We're excited. And we really kind of want you guys to be part of that experience as well.
Yeah.
So not only just having a podcast and using all our amazing amounts of useless knowledge about horror movies, we'll also take you along with the adventures of filmmaking. You mentioned found footage, and it seems like Randy and I pretty much agree as far as the found footage goes. It's when it's done really well, it's really good. However, at the same time, it is definitely not at the top of my list for ones I seek out to watch. It's going to be kind of a fun challenge.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to be covering next? We're getting close to the spooky season.
Yes, we are. So,
which
we probably should do one of the Halloween movies.
Halloween? Yeah. It's Halloween time.
Yeah.
We definitely didn't try to arrange to start releasing this around Halloween or anything like that.
Right.
So, yeah, my initial thought was Dirty Dancing, and
mine was Roadhouse.
Either way, we were thinking Patrick Swayze, because he's awesome. But I think we're gonna cover the newer trilogy, maybe.
Ooh, we are.
As opposed to maybe the OG films and their subsequent sequels. Yeah.
And who decided this? Was I in on this conversation?
I think so. It also might have been a dream. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go with that. Yeah.
Cool. I thought we were doing the telepathic thing.
But
we
yeah, my phone did ring. I mean, my bell did ring. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
So the three new Halloween films are highly talked about. There doesn't seem to be a lot of gray area, and
no, not at all.
Especially for Halloween Kills or Halloween Ends. That one seemed to piss a lot of people off.
Yeah, so, it did. I walked out of the theater like Craig and I. We actually like them a lot, and
we do.
And anybody that doesn't like them, Craig said he'd fight you. Yeah.
Yep.
So there you go.
In the cornfield.
In the cornfield, yes.
Fight Club. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We actually might make that a movie
Fight
too.
Club Cornfield.
Who knows?
Fight Club Cornfield.
Yeah.
Cornfield.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Could be fun.
Let me write that down.
Yeah. If you wanna go ahead and start on the script for that, that'd be great.
I'll start it right now.
Randy and I, we definitely really enjoy actually all three of the newer Halloween trilogies. So I'm sure that's going to divide some fans. But I think for the most, we're not making horror movies to constantly search for, you know, an Oscar or for this, that, or the other award. Horrors, except for you, of course. I mean,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
your movie's gonna
I'm an
just gonna
award-winning
win
actor.
all of
I mean,
them.
that's all I want is give me the
Yeah,
awards. Yeah.
yeah. The
Uh,
Oscars for the year 2020 something,
yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
clean sweep. Randy
Yeah.
Favorite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think so. So,
Yeah.
um, you heard it here first. You knew us before we became the upper echelon of the horror celebrity community.
Yeah.
Before you know it, we'll be getting phone calls, emails from, John Carpenter, probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. He'll probably want
Danny
to do
McBride.
the
Danny
music.
McBride will probably be getting a hold of us
There you
too.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And David Gordon Green. I'll
Oh,
work
yeah.
with him.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, me too.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and my granddaughter wants to be an expert on the episode where we talk about the Scream movies.
Ooh,
Yeah,
all
she's
right.
7 years old and she's an expert on the Scream movies. So
Nice.
yeah. So I thought
I
I would
think we can make that
we'll
happen.
talk to her about them.
Sure.
Why she likes them. And she'll be
Yeah.
like, I like them because they're scary. So anyway.
So I wasn't quite sure with my kids how it's going to go. Since my son is like just the mini me, basically, he's just a little carbon copy of me. I thought he'd probably go along with the horror movie aspect because he liked all the other nerd qualified stuff, superheroes and comic books and all that fun stuff.
Cool.
But
must
my
be proud.
daughter, who's actually the younger one, ended up being the horror fan.
Oh wow.
And when she was like, 4-ish, she would go put in Jaws to watch.
Sweet.
And her favorite part was when he eats people. And so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's funny, slightly demented, maybe.
No.
I think I raised her
I
right.
don't.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, kids, when do you let your kids start experiencing horror movies? When I was younger, mom was like, absolutely not. And then my dad was like, let's watch it all. And so, yeah, I was watching. I don't even know what age it was. I just know that at the same time that I was obsessed with Ninja Turtles, I also was obsessed with werewolves.
Yeah, and werewolves. That's all you had to say. So
Right.
we're gonna go through a lot of werewolf movies on this program.
So many.
this
If you
podcast.
don't like werewolves, I mean, you should
I'll
still
fight you.
listen. But Randy will fight you. Yeah, we'll both fight you.
Yeah.
It'll be
Oh yeah.
tag
Well,
team
Yeah, we'll fight
field
you
match.
and your entire family.
The whole family,
The whole family.
extended included.
Yes. Yes. So there you go. You heard it here.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited that we finally got this off the ground. I think we both have some people on each of our sides that are excited for what we have coming up. I know I've had people get a hold of me, ask me, where is it going to be? How we're going to see it?
Right.
We'll have it on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. We'll have it on Spotify. We'll make sure and include links and all that fun stuff when this video comes out. So I'm curious, Randy.
Yeah.
What do you got going on there in the background?
In the background, that's my wall of Frankenstein.
Nice.
Yeah. I got let's see. I got my Henry Alvarez sculpture that I painted. I got the painting that I painted. I got some various pictures, Karloff autographed photo, and Karloff, some model stuff, and Kenneth Strickfaden machine that I made. Part of it. There's more on the other side, but yeah, I have Ash Williams right here, hanging onto my 8mm projector, and hanging on to Ash Williams is Boris Karloff's mummy. So, and then here I have the American Werewolf, and I have a few Frankensteins. So I like Frankenstein. He's cool.
Just a little bit.
Monster is cool. Yeah.
But, yeah, true.
Anyway,
Frankenstein's monster, not the doctor.
Let me ask you about that Halloween Kills mask. Wow, look at that thing.
Yeah.
That looks like,
interestingly enough,
looks like it came from the film.
It almost looks directly from the film. It doesn't look.
It actually looks
like just a mask. So I know a guy. I'm not sure if you know him.
I don't know.
Randy Favorite.
I've heard the name.
Oh, good. Yeah, you have. So, good friend of mine. Man of many talents. Painter, director, actor, all kinds of stuff.
I've heard that. I've never met the guy.
He personally redid this whole mask himself.
Wow.
To make it more film accurate. And I gotta tell you, it really doesn't do it justice. But it is
Get closer. I want to see all that detail. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is just. Oh, I can even see her earwax. That's how realistic it is.
Wow.
But
that's
amazing.
That's amazing.
It is fantastic.
You're gonna have to introduce me to this guy.
Yeah, you should meet him. You might like him.
Yeah. I don't know. I heard he was a dick.
So yeah, and then of course I got the 2018. And this is just the high end mask. No extra painting jobs or anything. Just the mask itself. But you
should have that guy redo that one.
Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference if you look at it up close here.
Wow.
Between the two masks. But still, nonetheless, Trick or Treat Studios does a good mask.
They do.
I need to get one of the OG from the original Halloween. I do.
Oh.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah. But
and you probably need the flashback shape mask too.
Yes.
If they ever come out with that.
That would be amazing. At one point, I remember you and I talking about, at one point, Trick or Treat Studios had released the William Shatner mask.
Yeah.
Like the base William Shatner version. And it would be really cool to get that mask and then rework it like they did for the original movie.
Yeah.
Get to redo the hairline, the paint, and everything.
Yeah, maybe you could have that Brandy, whatever his name
Brandy,
was.
Raybert.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that, right?
That guy. Yeah.
Maybe you can get a hold of Tommy Lee Wallace and just have Tommy do it.
There you go. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
This is all very Halloweeny. Halloween's kind of one of my favorites. Michael Myers is definitely one of my favorites. And I kind of have this set up, kind of preparing for our first round of videos because we're going to be celebrating Halloween and Michael Myers. Who knows?
Yeah.
That might change.
Yeah.
We may interrupt with a Patrick Swayze film. I don't know.
we're gonna
Who
have to
knows?
do that now.
We might. I have this little game sort of joke, inside joke I have with a buddy of mine. So on Spotify, I'm slightly addicted to lists, and of course that leads into
Oh,
making
I know
playlists.
this guy who's addicted to lists too. Liam
Oh
Neeson.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice, perfect.
Yeah.
We should do
do
lists.
lists. We should do
Probably
lists.
more than we need to.
Probably.
But we're gonna do.
Yeah. Let's do
But anyway,
our top 10. We'll do our top 10s. Yeah, when people ask me what's your favorite horror movie, I'm like, well, we have Frankenstein movies, we have Dracula movies, we have, we need to break it all down. Then Aliens, we have Alien and Aliens, and we have The Thing. The Thing. I love both versions of The Thing. I mean, that one that happened in 2011, 2000.
Yeah.
Not when was that?
I don't. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't even consider
2011 or so.
that one. I don't. You know what? Maybe we should talk about that one at some point in time.
It deserves to be discussed. I think it does.
It deserves an award. I'm not going to say what award, the dog crap award.
I might have an idea of what kind of award we want to give it.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know what it wanted to be. But like at times it wanted to be a remake, and at times it wanted to be a prequel. And yeah. No, we'll save that. That's a whole episode's worth of shit to talk about.
Yeah. That's
I was talking about the dumb inside joke with the list.
Oh yes, I interrupted you.
And
I do that a lot.
Doing Patrick Swayze.
I really do.
Yeah. Mine it it meanders. I think in Tarantino sometimes, so it's hard to follow. I make playlists on Spotify a lot, and the joke is that every playlist I make has to have Danger Zone from Top Gun. Because Top Gun was just in my era grow up was like the epitome of cool, and I'm not sure why Patrick Swayze was not in Top Gun, because he should have been. So the joke is I always throw in Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. So at one point my friend's like, hey, share that metal playlist so I could go work out to it. I'm like, sure, absolutely. And a buddy of mine who does weightlifting, and he was listening to a playlist that I sent him, which was largely metal music, and then Danger Zone came on, and he had to stop his sets that he was doing because it was just so out of the blue.
Oh my gosh!
I sneak it in at every playlist, so we maybe should do that with the episodes. We may should sneak in a non-horror movie here and there.
Yeah,
there's just so much opportunity. I'm so pumped just to start.
Possessed. You look possessed. Your eyes.
Look at that. I can line it. Let me line it right up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We might have to switch to contacts. These my glasses, so. Or thanks to Netflix, my Dahmer glasses. They're catching the reflection of the light and the computer screen. But we like to keep it rough cut around here. Real guerrilla filmmaking.
Yeah.
Around these parts,
Yeah.
We want you to feel like you're in the studio with us. That we're it isn't that.
Yeah, because
that's the whole point.
Because corn. I mean, corn is in the Midwest. So
that's what we're known for. But soon we'll be known for a badass podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The most badass
hopefully
of all podcasts.
A little bit of a dream mine and it's already started to come through because of Randy here. But I want to kind of shine a
Yeah.
spotlight on local talent.
Yes, definitely.
And starting with you is a great place to start.
Well, I
With
just want to say,
filmmaking and all that stuff.
I just want to say to everybody, okay, I'm not a celebrity, okay, because I put my pants on both legs at a time. I jump into those mofos.
Oh, you just jump right into them.
I jump right into it.
I used to,
Yeah.
and then the back thing happened, and I have to do it just one at a time. I have to sit on a bed like a 90-year-old man. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting old and fat here, but what better time to sit on my ass and just talk about stuff? But yeah, we have I've talked to actually a couple of local businesses. Maybe there's be some partnership, possibly sponsorship, even. To put the spotlight on local talent and tell the rest of the world that, hey, Midwest, we got more than just corn and fields.
Yeah, we got
and meth.
We have gravel roads.
Yes.
I think we're the last state to have gravel roads.
Really?
I wrote a script, Autumn Moon, that had gravel roads in it because it was important to the story, and I couldn't find a freaking gravel road to shoot in anywhere.
Wow. You just needed to be here. I mean, just saying. Autumn Moon. Werewolf should maybe be a project you should revisit.
Maybe. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it right here.
Right here. Yeah.
Right here.
So, strangely enough, speaking of Autumn Moon, that is how I first found out about you, and we originally got in contact with you because I saw somebody was making a werewolf movie, and I was like, oh my god, let me do something. Can I stand on the sideline? And ever since then, there's been just a little peppered conversation over the years since that happened, and then now with the move to your undisclosed location,
cornfield,
it is just kind of shot off from there, and here we are. I have Autumn Moon to thank for that.
Yeah, and that was 2014, I believe. We raised money to shoot the short, and then we had to raise money to shoot the feature, which was a few $100,000 that we couldn't get it all. But hey, crap happens, But you saw the werewolf finally in person.
I did. It was love at first sight. I mean, it was really cool.
A lot of people that I show it to, they say, "I can't believe how big it is."
Is
that sounds bad.
I did not. I mean, you expect it to be bigger-ish, but when you're making stuff for film, you got a lot of leeway with how it's presented on camera as to how big it actually is. So you never know. But yeah, that thing would eat my face very, very easily. And seeing it in person, sometimes a lot of real special effects, they look, you can pick up the more fake stuff about it in person. So sometimes when you see it in person, although it's really cool, it sometimes it removes a little bit of the movie magic. But seeing that thing in person was like, Oh. I mean, it's not the only reason we're friends, but it's a plus. But yeah, it is a
Yeah.
beautiful piece of of special effects creation. It's fucking cool.
Oh, I'm
After all the endless hours of werewolf film that I've had to sit through, it is astronomically asinine that Automoon didn't come to fruition, because you could have produced the short that you made, which was really excellent, and then you could have, for another hour and a half, filmed people taking shits at a truck stop, and it would be better than half of the
Oh.
things I make my own self watch, because
Yeah.
I have a slight werewolf problem and I'll watch it
Yeah.
all. But
I
good
get it. I
Lord,
understand it.
it's some of it's it hurts right here.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll have gypsies in it too.
Yes, gypsies.
Yeah,
Gypsies.
we love
And
gypsies.
people getting ripped apart.
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
no more of this. Oh, when I transform into this dog. Like just a wolf. That's lame. That's lame.
Yeah.
At least make it a big devil dog like American Werewolf. But
Oh,
what
yeah.
really, at the end
Which
of the day,
will
what
be
we
an
all
episode.
want, oh yeah, definitely good. We want like an 8-foot tall, giant, bipedal, monstrous, ferocious,
Beast from
badass
hell.
werewolf.
Yeah.
Randy and I just kind of want to have a little bit of an introduction video, kind of tell you
Yeah.
guys what's coming your way, what you're going to see, or what you're going to hear, depending on how you choose to digest
We'd
what we
rather you
produce.
watch it.
Yeah.
We'd rather you watch.
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah, for sure.
We chose to do a video cast as opposed to just as a normal audio only podcast. But whether you like us or not, we're entertaining. Hopefully our screen magic will lure you back in to Corn on the Cob.
Oh, well, I think, the first person to leave a message saying, naming all the movies that are on the wall behind you gets what? Oh, we'll mention them. There we go.
Yeah, we'll mention them.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we've thought that out.
Maybe maybe a gift card for a brisk high five.
Yes.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, here, let me
high five.
move out of the way. You can kind of see.
Okay. Well, there's two at the bottom that we can't see, but they say.
Oh yeah,
Halloween.
Those are. We'll give. These are freebies. These are both Halloween, because there's never too much Halloween. Yeah, take a gander.
Right. I got them all.
Yeah.
I bet you I'll be the first one to comment.
Well, it'll probably mutate and change as we go along.
So it'll transform like a werewolf.
Yeah, it'll transform. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope you come back and listen to us babble on.
Yeah,
because
and on.
Do you have anything better to do? No,
probably not.
No,
if we have don't, nothing to do,
then you don't.
They're surfing through YouTube. And actually on YouTube there are a few Corn on the Macabres podcasts.
Are there really?
There are.
How dare they?
We are the best one.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us be your next late night rabbit hole, laying there. Well, we thank you guys, and until next time, thanks for coming to Corn on the Cob.